Three men charged in connection to the shootings at the Oceanfront are now facing federal charges. The Virginia Beach Commonwealth's Attorney Office null prossed gun charges against Jameek Carter, Tyree Smith, and Gerald Thomas II. Allie Weatherton explains the next steps.
Facing federal gun charges, the U.S. Attorney's Office will now take over the case against Jameek Carter, Tyree Smith, and Gerald Thomas II. Sonny Stallings is representing Carter.
We'll see what evidence they have against him. We haven't seen all the evidence yet because the lab reports are not back from the federal government yet on these guns. So once we see that, we'll deal with it.
On Thursday, a federal grand jury indicted the three men. Carter and Smith are charged with one count of transfer of a firearm in violation of a National Firearms Act. Thomas is charged with one count of being a felon in possession of a firearm.
Well, the federal government on these type charges has a lot of guidelines and mandatory time.
In March, three separate shootings at the Oceanfront left several people hurt. While Carter, Smith, and Thomas are not charged with shooting anyone, Virginia Beach police say they are connected to the violence. Attorneys representing Smith and Thomas say they both maintain their innocence. Stallings says his client Carter is not involved with the Oceanfront shootings.
None of the guns that he's allegedly sold were involved in any of the shooting down at the Oceanfront. They were actually seized before that even occurred. But I think he's been caught up in that, let us say, political issue of that, and therefore the feds are picking him up.
And attorneys for all three men say they expect their first appearance to be in federal court next week. In Virginia Beach, Allie Weatherton, 13 News Now.
The Commonwealth's Attorney's Office says U.S. Marshals will pick up the three men from the Virginia Beach jail and take them into federal custody. A judge said that will likely happen on Monday.